What's up, guys? Guardian Graft, and we are back. And so anyway, today we have well, this area is something that I was trying to do a video on, but I had already, let's say I'm recording this the same day it came out. Usually I do like a day or two ahead, but so yeah, it probably won't be on time today. But so anyway, this right here is, well, I recorded this yesterday, or at least I thought I did, but apparently it wasn't even recording. And so pretty much I built all this and all that right there, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but I added in Stegosaurus and Yutyrannus. I don't know if I mentioned that in that video, but I think I added in before I started recording this, but so I wasn't sure if I mentioned that or not. But so anyway, right over here we have, oh yeah, and I did decide to take out the Yutyrannus if I forgot to mention that as well, because I don't even know. I think I said I chose not to. I don't even remember. But so this right here is the pretty much a few other herbivores. We got the Mudaburasaurus. Sorry if I butchered that. The Nasutoceratops, the Brachiosauruses, Apatosaurus, and then Therizinosaurus, and then there are Magasaurus. And this area is pretty much the exhibit. I went for like a waterfall, and I was trying to make it less of a river, but if I dug down too deep, it would have looked kind of weird. So I decided to, just make it kind of like a river that flowed into that. And the track just kind of goes around. And anyway, so I built a viewing area over there. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I don't think I did. There's a viewing area over here where it kind of like drives you up, and then you come out of there, and you can kind of look around, sit down, all that, get a good look, and then you drive out and out through there. Well, this one over here, I'm going for a different one, and I based it off of the Jurassic World Evolution. If you've ever played that game, I based it off of the ones in that. So you wrap around, there's some feeding things and all that, and then you find this here, and so I kind of did like half of that, and then I practically cut it in half, and it rises up. This layer is also based off of the one from Jurassic World Evolution, but I'm not completely done with it, because the final design, whenever I was recording it, I didn't like this area up here, so I tore it all down, I redid it, and so let me just get in there really fast, and then I will just kind of show what I am talking about. So I think right here is a full block. Yes, it is. Let me just go ahead and go on in here. So pretty much I made like a redstone elevator. You enter in through here, press this button, and you're at the top. Sorry, because for some reason Minecraft hates me today. I think it's because of the extra dinosaurs, so that's why I can't wait to get out of this area, because this area is kind of laggy. I hit a couple lag spikes. But it's pretty much as an elevator. It can go up and down, and let me just go ahead and send it on down, and I'll just wait up here. And so I still need to finish the top up here. I'll do that right there off camera, because I need to hurry up and get to start working and talk about what this episode is about. So anyway, today we're doing the Yutyrannus. So if anyone out there knows what the Yutyrannus is, I'm pretty sure, like, not many people, unless you play Ark, not many people know what the Yutyrannus is. Pretty much, it's pretty much like a dinosaur, like the T-Rex, but it has a lot of feathers, way more than the T-Rex would have had. So pretty much, I don't know if this area is true in real life, but in Ark Survival, there is the Yutyrannus. You can find it in snowy, mountainous areas. And look at this. This area is like perfect. I'm just trying to keep it a little bit away from there. And the next episode after that will be another herbivore area over there. But I decided to take a break from herbivores and just try to get something done. So anyway, so I plan on doing the Yutyrannus. It's going to kind of go around through there, then it cuts around through here, and then it kind of goes back up there. So what I plan on doing is that this like cart right here takes you up, and there's going to be like a little area where you can jump off. There's going to be like a viewing platform at the very top, and you'll get to see in and all that. So it'll be kind of like the old one, but it's kind of, you'll be up to about a little bit higher than it. So you'll be like about right, you'll be in about the viewing platform. The viewing platform will be about this high. But I need to show you something really satisfying really fast, especially because I'm going to have to end up doing this anyway. But just watch this. Let me just, well, since I have the tick speed set to way higher, look at this mass destruction right here. And I need to get rid of a few trees anyway. There's like way too many back here. Like, I can have a few, but I just don't need this many. But, so I plan on doing the same designs I do for these walls, just that, it's going to be like these walls kind of combined with the walls from the Pachycephalosaurus. There's only going to be about 2 bars, and I'm going to basically try to keep the stone way higher. But there's only going to be like 1 or 2 bars instead of like 4, how I usually do, but 3 iron bars, about 4 chains. But it's going to be about like 2. Yeah, there's only going to be 2. And 1 iron bar, but there's going to be 2 chains. So it's going to wrap around from there and then end at about here. So yeah, let me just go ahead and get to work on that, and I'll also start cutting down the trees, or at least burning down the trees. Alright, and the wall is now built. And if you hear anything in the background, that is the lawnmower. My dad is cutting grass or doing something out there that requires a lawnmower or some sort of thing that requires a motor. So anyway, this is the terrain we have to work with. Also, kind of terrascaped back there. Terraformed back there, not terrascaped. Terraformed right back there. Tried to make the wall, tried to cut it off so that way it can't escape back there. So anyway, now we gotta get to doing the trees. The trees, I'm just gonna plant. I plan on doing a few custom trees, but I plan on doing mainly just Minecraft saplings and custom trees for the trees. And then also, I'm gonna need some sort of what do you say? I'm gonna need something for water source at least. So water would freeze if I'm not correct. So that means we'd have to put slabs to make it not freeze, or set the tick speed to 0. And I like my tick speed up in this world, so I would rather you know, the tick speed stay up or something like that. So that means I'm gonna need to get slabs so that way it doesn't turn the water into ice. And then let me see here. Let me just put this up really fast, and also get out this here for thinner trees. So. Oh yeah, this area is what I have planned for all the for the next herbivore exhibit, which is going to be a little bit larger than that one over there. It's going to take place in that plateau over there. This area is like almost the rest of all the other herbivores in this pack. So yeah, there's going to be a good bit in there. So we have this area, and now I just need to get the rest of the water and stuff. And I don't know why I literally just like changed subject to something I already talked about, just to talk about it. I don't even know why I did. I just did. Do you know what? Let me just get cobblestone and gravel. And the main reason for that is because ice, so water, whenever it freezes, it causes ice, it causes the it can make the all the water that got in the stones cracks and make the cracks bigger. So therefore there wouldn't be any straight up smoother stones. They'd be like literally most of the stones would be cracked, because I'm a little bit smart. You know, I'm not completely dumb. So anyway, now I need to go ahead and just grab, not that. That is not what I want. I want that. So now I got to figure out the water situation. Now I also want to go ahead and get some ice as well, because I can use the ice and actually get a little bit of extra detailing in. Alright, and the water is now done. And you might notice I left a few holes in the slabs. That is because for more ice to just naturally grow, because you know, I'm just going to let it go natural. But anyway, so I do like the way this water came out. It looks like it's flowing from out there. And yeah, I kind of mixed andesite and I mean gravel and cobblestone, because you know it looks more like cracked up and all that. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for that to freeze actually really fast. I feel like ice is more in chunks and all that, so I might want to actually just kind of break out a little bit more, just so that way it kind of looks a little bit more, I guess, how it would actually look in the wild, or whatever you want to say. We need to go ahead and get to making the trees and the custom trees and all that, and then I need to put in the rocks, and then after that we put in the what would you say, what else do I put in? I guess like the little bit of grass and all that, but there wouldn't even be that much. And then finally I just make the track go around, and whenever it's done it's going to loop out, go that way where it'll go to the next exhibit. So now I need to go ahead and get the trees in. So first off, I'm going to get a good couple feel for some spruce trees and all that. So let me just kind of, actually, I kind of thought of an idea. You know how, like, mountaintops and all that have, like, tree lawns? I don't know if you've ever heard of that. But mountaintops will have, like, forest lawns and stuff like that, where you'll see, like, a bunch of trees down low, and you'll see them just suddenly stop. That's kind of what I want to do for this exhibit, but not exactly like that. Then what you want to go ahead and do is wait till, like, a decent spot, and then choose that's where you're going to start building. And then you're going to make it go out farther this time, and go like this, and then copy on every single side. Copy like this on every single side. And obviously we want to try to maybe add in some oak leaves, but I'm too lazy to do that, so I am just fine. And we want this place down here to be the most bushiest. Alright, so then we're going to get it, so once we get this right here all nice and filled in, then we're going to choose to, or angle or slope we want to go up at. So about right here is when we will kind of make it go the same height. We're just going to make this go up one taller right here. Well, get rid of this part here, though. Get rid of, like, to where it only does this. It only needs to go out here. Do not allow that little part right there. That there's just for, like, extra little bit and all that, you know? So then, once it's like this, we want it to go in one, so it's like this, and then we just kind of want it to go around about like this here, about like that, and then we just want to go ahead and then bring that up by one to where it is like so. And we already kind of have that tree shape, and then we want it to go up one more time, like the same thing, because, you know, we want to keep it to where it's going up. And once we do that, now we just want to do this here. So now we want to build it up like this here, to where it is only going up like so, and then we'll break this a little bit, and then do that. I think that though it does look a lot better. I just don't like that part where it goes up a second layer or something like that. But it looks definitely a lot better than that rounded shape. Alright, so now finally it's time to move on to the rocks, and then, well, the secret surprise, then the rocks. And then we should be done, except for the few pieces of grass, which I need the bone meal for. So give me that bone meal back. There we go. Alright. Well, actually, no, not the bone meal. I only need two things for the grass. I only need this and that. So anyway, now I was thinking about doing like a cave, because, you know, it's really cold, and even though it has feathers, it needs probably somewhere to stay warmer and to, you know, for more protection and all that. So I was thinking maybe a cave about right over here on the side of this hill. So this thing right here is pretty massive, so I need a pretty big cave. So that means I do need to carve out a good bit and all that. And I am sorry that this video will definitely come out late, because it's already pretty late. So there we go, we got a few little tiny things in, so, you know. Now, I need to go ahead and get some stones and all that around the cave, because I feel like, you know, you should have a few stones around and outside the cave. Just that way you can kind of just, I don't know, I feel like it'd add more aestheticness and stuff. Nice stuff, cool stuff, I don't know. Stuff, nice, decent look to it. So I feel like that there should be good for stones. I know there's not that many, but it's just enough to, you know, you might not notice it at first, but then you're going to be like, oh, there's a couple stones here and there. It's kind of splitting up the white or brown a little bit, so, you know, it does add a little bit of help even if you don't really notice it that much. So now what I need to do is get in just a few little bit of like plants and all that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spam around a few of these here and there, because you know, you do want it to be looking, you know, you do want something to also split up so much white, and the trees are off the ground, so that means you want something higher on the ground. And I feel like there wouldn't be as many of these up higher, so I'm trying to build most of these a little bit down lower. So some about like this here. So before I even bother with getting the getting all the stuff in and all that, I'm going to go ahead and actually start working on the viewing area. So I want to go for like the one over there at the, you know, at the herbivore area. It's not going to be like the tall one, it's going to be like the normal sized one, and this one over here is going to be the same thing, but a little bit smaller. So I need to go ahead and get a decent outline for this one. This one over here is going to be a little, probably just smaller. This one over here is definitely going to be smaller. So I want it to go out a little bit, and then it kind of turns like that. Gonna turn a little bit more, and then it's gonna go about like that, and then it'll kind of I guess it can keep on going this way, because might as well get the full-on area view of it. And there we go. It'd be something about like this, you know. The minecart would be like parked right over here, so that way you still have all this view here. So I need to go ahead and probably build this up. You're obviously gonna, I'm gonna kind of like have like a speed lapse and all that, so that way you can still see it and all that. But yeah, let me just go ahead and get to work on this. Alright, and as you could tell, it is now done. This right here, even though it's mostly blocked by a tree, it is now done. So pretty much you'll ride a minecart going through there, and then just, you know, look around all that, get the view, soak up the view, and you click that button and you zoom on out, and then you'll move on to this next track here, which will take you to the next viewing area, where then you'll go out again, and then circle back around, and then end up about here, and then the next exhibit's going to be about there, and then the next one right back over there. So I kind of already have like 2 exhibits already planned out ahead of time. Don't know which one, but I just kind of know a good placement for them. So without further ado, now it's time to start working on the second viewing area thing. Alright, so the second viewing deck is now done. I added, if you didn't notice, I added some sea lanterns in under the thing, so that way keep it lit up even when it's nighttime. And so anyway, why don't we give this thing a test ride? I actually forgot, because I'm stupid. I did forget to make a thing, you know, like a smart person would build make the railing connect up, but I'll worry about that later. I'm not too worried about it now. I'll do it off camera after I get all this set up, because I'm ready to get to editing. So pretty much, you know, say I just wrote in here after, like, you know, viewing that last area, and then bam, Look at this. So you can see, you get a good view, and then whenever you want to continue on, press this button, and then you go around the perimeter, so that way you can keep on seeing a little bit. Eventually you got to start manually pushing it, because it does start getting slow. But luckily around here, it starts getting some speed. Actually, let me go fix that really fast, because that right there is like way too slow. Like that right there is dumb. I had to like use my own like finger muscles just to continue that. Let me just it started getting slow about right here. Let me just go ahead and just kind of make sure that doesn't happen. I'm just gonna get my teleportation wand out because I want a certain color that's like white or gray. Because I don't know, or kill it if it's a baby. Oh my god, that is loud. This thing's like that cold. I was thinking about getting maybe 2 of these. Why does that thing sound like... Oh my god, these things are loud. Oh, I like that one. That one right there looks pretty cool. I think we could get 2 of these. Let's get like 2, yeah. This one and that one. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty nice. I feel like this exhibit was a little bit too big for them. You know? I did name them both. So we are good. Look at that. Pretty nice. They definitely won't fit in that cave. I'll tell you that. They could. But I doubt they could both fit. I really doubt that. But this one right here, look at that. It might be trying to get in the cave. I don't know. But, yeah, that right there is today's episode. So, oh, it's disappeared. It's like Houdini. But, so, yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe. It really helps me out, and I would really appreciate it. We're gaining on 400 subscribers, so go ahead and click that subscribe button. So that way, you know, we can go ahead and reach that checkpoint and get to 500, aka half of 1,000. And, so, yeah, catch you guys next time. Peace out.